Roadkill Extra appears every single weekday at MotorTrend On Demand. It's a show that gives you question and answer sessions, deeper looks into our project vehicles, behind the scenes stuff, and here's a sample right now of one of the shows that you missed last week on MotorTrendOnDemand.com. You can watch them all with a 30-day free trial.
So what we're fiddling with here is a 46 CJ2A, CJ meaning civilian Jeep. It was the first thing that they made after World War II to try and sell to the general public, basically because Willys had completely tooled up to make these things instead of cars, and they had to be able to sell them right after the war because unlike the big three, they couldn't recover quickly enough to start making cars again right away. And so they were selling these things, and this one is a very, very early model, which you can tell because of the turn signals up front and also because of details mechanically, like this master cylinder, for example. Should we tell people why it's called a Jeep? Because Eugene. So a lot of people, if you're running into a, watch, this will happen on this trip. Assuming we actually get this running, we'll be at a gas station somewhere, and some old guy will walk up and go, I had one of these back when whatever, and he'll say, you know why it's called a Jeep, don't you? And we'll say, no. Why is it called a Jeep? And he will say, general purpose. When this was in the Army, they were known as a GP, general purpose. Well, neither Rick nor I actually buy that story, even if you read it on Wikipedia. I think that it came from Eugene the Jeep, the Popeye character, because I think that was a military term of affection for any kind of a vehicle or person who could just generally do anything. I think that's where that came from. How about you, Rick?
I think it came from the slang term Jeep, which was not a term of affection. It was a common slang term for any unproven recruit, unproven vehicle, unproven airplane, etc.
You think it came from actual questioning of the Jeep rather than of affection for the Jeep? Then why was Eugene the Jeep the Popeye character?
I think it was totally different.
Really?
Totally different. But if you blend those two stories, it's a lot better than GP for general purpose, which never happened.
Yeah.
And I like Eugene anyway. Could do most anything. Neither foul nor fur. You could do most anything and travel between dimensions. Sort of like us.
Yeah, so we basically agree that it came from the Popeye cartoon strip character called Eugene the Jeep, although he thinks that it was a military term for something new and untested, and I think it meant something that could do anything like Eugene the Jeep. But I'm sure there'll be plenty of commenters who set us straight.
Oh boy, yeah. Here's the real good part. The seep. The seep that Ford made, which was an amphibious Jeep.
Yeah.
It was known as a GPA. Government, P for 80 wheelbase, A for amphibious. The only problem is it wasn't an 80-inch wheelbase.
Yeah.
So
it was general purpose?
Yeah, that's it. Yep. General purpose amphibian. I'll go with that.
If you need more Roadkill Extra, go sign up for the 30-day free trial right now.